Hey guys, today we're talking about real estate, best ways to own it, and how to actually have it in your portfolios. A lot of people out there think the best way to do it is to go out, buy a bunch of blocks, buy a bunch of duplexes, buy a bunch of townhouses, go in there, interview people, set it up, put them in there, collect the rent, pay down the mortgage, pay down the insurance, and hopefully you're cash flow positive. That's certainly doable. For me, for my life, and for probably a lot of you guys out there who are busy, it really doesn't work. So what I like to do, a simple yet effective way to invest in real estate, is to do it through your portfolio. So a bunch of different ways you can do that. One, you can buy a publicly traded REIT, a real estate investment trust. Now these are fantastic for yield. They're publicly traded, so they're liquid. You can move in and out of the security as you will. Now the downside is there's a ton of volatility in these. So sometimes that's not for everyone, but they do pay tax efficient income that's described as return of capital, ROC. The great thing about ROC, or return of capital, is that it hits the account effectively tax-free. If it's a corporate account or a non-reg account, you don't necessarily want to declare that income in that year. You want to defer it, and you want to control when you're paying the tax on it. So the ROC is a fantastic way to do that, especially if you're in a high tax bracket or if this is in a corporate account. Now, a better way to own real estate, and what we really like to do here at the Tatro Group, is we like to look at either a private REIT that's not publicly traded or even a limited partnership investment. So those two are two separate things that are really fun. You can get much better returns, and typically there's way less volatility on your statement as well. So one that we like to work out of is a private REIT out of the US. We've generated about 15% returns consistently in this investment. The income is generated as return of capital. It's a 1-year minimum hold, but there's full liquidity 30 days after, and they've averaged 15%. So that's a fantastic way to do it. The other way is through a limited partnership. So a limited partnership is you structure a group of investors, like-minded individuals that want to own real estate. We will go out, we'll work with the developer, we'll work with the builder, we will structure this, and then we will borrow, generally about 70 or 75%. 20 to 25% will be the equity, so that's cash that we're putting in. You borrow for the rest, and you end up either building or buying townhouses or apartment blocks, and you borrow for a ton of it. And the cool thing about that is that you get 10, 15, 20, 30 partners in, usually on the high net worth side, and there you can generate some significant returns. We're always wanting to generate at least 12 or 13% ROI, or return on investment, when we are doing these types of investments. So again, you can go out, you can buy a townhouse, you can buy a rental, a condo, you can take care of the renting yourself, you can change the locks, you can kick the tenant out, you can deal with rent control, you can try to do that yourself. Or if you're busy, you could let the best professionals on earth do this, and that's what we do. We find the best group to manage these properties, find the best possible area and the best possible investment to do. We go out there, we add it to the portfolio, so in addition to having stocks or bonds in your portfolio, you get real estate. You get an actual piece of property that you can touch, you can feel it, you can drive by it. That's what I own, and it's in your portfolio. So instead of being down a ton when the market is down, there's actually almost no correlation to the performance of real estate to the performance of stock market. So I love it. I think it's a fantastic alternative. You should own some. I guarantee you, if you're at one of these large banks or one of these huge big name firms, you probably don't have any of this in your portfolio, and it's something that you should absolutely consider. I think it's a no-brainer, and pretty much everyone should own some. Hey, if you liked the video, that's it for today. If you like it, make sure to like. Make sure to put some comments. If you disagree with me, please put the comments below, and please make sure to share with your friends. Thanks.